Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Iowa State Cyclones. They created a little breathing room at that last play. Now first down just across the 20. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Takes a hit as he fires. The sure hands, it's Alston. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And now on 2nd down for this offense. To the air, it's Purdy. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that was so close to a turnover in the end zone. The defense almost with the huge play. He's going to pass on 2nd down. On the move, he fires. Finds a man on the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they almost came up with that pick in the end zone. What a stop that would have been.
Well, the offense trying to take a shot and get aggressive downfield, that's when the defense just has to come up with an opportunity to make the interception in the end zone. Not going to get a lot of chances like that.
Off the play fake. Unloads it left. He's got it. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And the Cyclones trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it again. Lets it fly. Fires into traffic, picked off. Inside the 40. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I could be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. possession will be a test after squandering that long drive throwing a pick six, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think...
And the ball is intercepted. Looking for more room. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a...
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll throw it on first down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He hurls one deep down the left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense, defense with pass interference coming. The defender got a little desperate there, grabbed, held, and the offense will take the penalty. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. On the run, still looking. The sure hands, it's Alston. And they're able to make the tackle. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Floating away. He fires it out to the right. He's got it at the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass, it's Purdy. And he makes the grab, but the officials immediately signaled it. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cyclones! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels. And
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
He chucks one out to the right. And he hauls it in inside the 30. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going for it all. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Steps away to find some room. Lets it fly. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. Moves away as he feels pressure. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Back to pass, it's Purdy. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Iowa State!
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Off the RPO, complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Buys a little time with his feet. He's looking on the right side.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and he just didn't have it there.
He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
No panic and hesitation by the defense on that play. First off, nice job getting some pressure, flushing the quarterback out to his left, and even a better job in the back end covering after that scramble.
The ball's free. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running back.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Quarterback strolling away from heat. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left.
And I know that play broke down. That is one the offense, I think, would like to have back because you practice these type of scramble situations all week long. Quarterback this time flush to his left. These receivers have to break their routes off and work with the QB to try to give him a place to go with the football. And that time just not able to give the QB anywhere to throw it.
The Cyclones will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what.
Iowa State sending the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score. Makes the catch on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Well, so much for just relying on the running game in the snow after that big play.
And you know, you always hear the offenses say, I have the advantage. I know where I'm going when the weather's not great. The snow, no problem. Push the ball down the field. Nice pitch and catch with the inclement weather.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Looking to throw, it's Purdy. Dances away to buy time. Touchdown, Cyclones! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.